Hey, what's up, Rumblers? It's the Tan Man.
Hello, Tan Man.
And today we're going to do a fun little video for the curious. How much gold will it take for you to upgrade your entire army to legendary? And how long would that take? Without further ado, let's get to the numbers. So currently there are 55 minis in the game, 41 troops, and 15 leaders with the recent addition of Sylvanas. We know that the cost per star is 90 gold for troops and 120 gold for leaders. This brings us a total star cost as follows. We don't stop there, each mini has 3 talents at 250 gold apiece, which gives us the total talent cost like so. Now the game does help you out with sigil rewards, different troops and minis, so we'll take those into account, which brings us a total gold cost of 381,750 gold. Now how do we obtain this much gold? Well, for starters, let's take a look at the finite sources of gold. We also start looking into the realms of a boosted versus a non-boosted account, so I'll show both of those numbers. Completing a heroic level gives you gold, and completing all of them that are currently in the game gives you this much. There are also one-time PvP gold rewards, and this is what you get right here. Taking these into account, we have an adjusted gold cost of this. Now in my shop, you can get 12,000 gold for $125, which gives us the total real cost of approximately 3,750 Canadian dollars. Now if you're like me, you're not going to spend that much money. Instead, you're going to be looking into renewable sources of gold, and those are Arclight Surges. You get 2 of those a week, and the amount you get each week is this. Remember the PvP ladder rewards? Well, any rewards above 9,000 honor get reset. So all those gold rewards, you can obtain them every season. Each season is 6 weeks, so the amount of PvP gold you get each week is this. This is the moment you've been waiting for. We take the amount of gold we can earn each week, and we throw that back into our original numbers, and this is the number of weeks it would take you to get a full legendary army. Does it seem bad? Let me convert that to years. Here we go. Now a couple of things about these numbers. First of all, there are other sources of gold, but they're random. You can get a free leader or troop mini in your daily rewards here. You can also get free gold, 50 or 100 gold in your daily offers here. But I mentioned those sources of gold are random, so we left them out. While working with these numbers, I've made some assumptions. We're going to start with the realistic assumptions first, and we'll go on to the unrealistic assumptions. First assumption is that you've cleared the heroic campaign and killed Onyxia. Currently, there is a spell that is only obtainable if you kill Onyxia, and I imagine most of us have killed her by the time we start getting legendaries. Another unrealistic assumption is that you only buy common minis from the grid. This assumption actually works in our favor because it's very likely you've bought minis at a higher rarity than common. And if you watch my latest video, buying minis at a higher rarity awards bonus stars. And that bonus scales up depending on the rarity. So now we move on to the unrealistic assumptions. And the next one is the fact that you would have to complete the PvP ladder every season. And when I say that, I mean get 20,000 honor every season. And the reason for this is that it is the only replenishable source of legendary cores as of right now. You get a legendary core from sigil rewards, and it's possible for it to show up in the guild war chest, but I've never seen it. And according to my calculations, it would take over 6 years worth of PvP seasons just to get enough legendary cores. So hopefully they introduce new ways of getting these cores. And the last unrealistic assumption is that they do not release any new minis. Every new mini obviously makes this time longer, but you can imagine they would release several minis over the course of, a few years, hopefully. They better. Some things to keep in mind is that these time allocations don't take into account the time it takes for you to actually level your minis from level 1 to 20. It also doesn't take into account the time it would take for you to grind the necessary energy for you to upgrade to legendary rank. Now, is getting a full legendary army a realistic goal for you? For most of us, probably not, especially if you're free to play, right? For myself, a full epic army would be more reasonable, at least unlock all the talents. let's take a look at those numbers. We replaced 64 stars by 39 stars. And let's just say you don't PvP that much and you only get the one-time PvP rewards. And that gives me an adjusted time of 3.5 years. All this being said, I hope I didn't discourage any of the current or new prospective players from playing this game. Who knows, they might introduce new ways of getting gold into the economy. You know, we don't even know what the new raid reward system is going to be like. PvP modes in the future, 2v2, all of this, all these possibilities. Hopefully, introduce more gold into the game because, well, you know, 3.5 years is a long time. I've never spent that much time playing a single game, except for maybe World of Warcraft. But we're talking about a mobile game here, right? But at the end of the day, I'm in this for the long run, and I hope to see you guys in the end game. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was informative. Like and subscribe for more Warcraft Rumble content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Subscribe.